Okay, hello and welcome to the next wonderful tarot show type video thing done by the great and glorious Nick Dutch, back on the camera yet again. How the hell is it going? Alright, let's see what's coming through today. We've got an interesting question today. There's one gentleman who's in love with another gentleman and wants to know whether things can work out okay. Obviously, it is a gay relationship, okay? The guy we're reading on, not the inquiry, but the guy we're reading on may have some questions about his own sexuality. So we just have to see basically what the reading says and take it one step at a time, alright? Now, I'll try and be as quick as I can, nice and focused, got no idea what the reading's going to say, just making the cards nice and random using my traditional fortune telling shuffle, okay? See what kind of message comes through. Naturally, as is traditional, if you want to request a reading, send one through by private message, not in the comment section, but by private message, and we'll see if we can add you to the rota, okay? There's always some questions I won't answer, such as medical matters, pregnancy, childbirth, and the like. Also, the dates of marriage, because if you want to get married, then, you know, that's up to the level of connection, and that requires a certain quantity of using your, your self-will, communication, shared experiences, and all the rest of that, okay? But let's read upon this one relationship which has come through to my inbox today and see what kind of messages happen. Okay, well, we got good news for you and we got bad news for you. The signs and the forces between you at the moment, talking about a sense of a disappointment, things not quite going according to plan. You are concerned about his sexuality, or indeed about his interpretation of his own sexuality. So as far as the reading is saying, there's a few issues about that, surrounding that in the here and now. He's still not certain. And this is intriguing because we've got some female energies on his side of things coupled with a sense of strife. Now, sometimes sword signs or air signs can talk about the intellect or things happening within the intellectual sphere. And the five of stave signs there is sometimes labeled strife as talking about a sense of struggle. We've already discussed the fact that he may be going through an internal sexuality dialogue thing. That's still going on. And yes, there is a female presence on his side of the reading as well. Whether that's a relationship or not is very hard to say. And I don't think it would be worthwhile me sticking my neck on the block and saying, yes, this is definitely, he's definitely with a woman at the moment. But there is a feeling that there is something, that there's a woman in his life. Could be a very, very close friendship, okay? It could be just someone who he knows, who he sees once in a while for tea and coffee. How this is affecting his decisions about his sexuality, I don't know. And how can I know? I may be a tarot reader, but I'm not Jesus Christ. The signs on your side of the reading, looking very full of longing. You got a sense of a peaceful sense of agreement between you and him. That's great. That's wonderful. But the sense of longing and love inside you for him, still there, big time. Strong cup signs, male significator, and someone who's roughly your own age. So yes, it's talking about you still having a strong sense of a bond with him. If you were to ask me directly as to whether this relationship is actually going to work out for you, I would probably turn around to you and say no. That would be my opinion. Okay, let's have a look at the short term, mid term, and long term as defined by this particular reading. Short term, mid term, long term. Short term, a sense of there being some conflict, there's some darkness associated with that. It's not quite working out according to plan. It's going to seem a little bitter, possibly a little defensive. Mid-term future, much more stability. So between 3 to 6 months down the line from now, you've got chances and opportunities to be able to make contact and try and make something happen. Long-term future, more signs of powerlessness. So it's a difficult reading. It's a difficult situation. It's going to require a lot of tact, discipline, and dedication for you to be able to try and get the quality of results that you want here. As such, do I feel you're going to get a success? I think it's very difficult to say. And you've got to be prepared that there's going to be challenges here. My impression is it would probably be worthwhile moving on. That would be my impression. But what you do is up to you, because your future is in your hands and not mine. And that's a distinction you've got to make sure that you get right. Okay? Right, now, if any of you out there wants to request a reading to be added to the rota and to be included in the Nick Dutch Tarot Show video type thingy-bobs, then please send me a private message through YouTube and I'll be more than happy to add you to the rota, okay? Now, in the meantime, I'll bid you good fortune and God bless. If you need me again, you know where I am. Speak to you again soon.